Lindsay, how are you? Thank you. We're going to interview him today about nothing. So what inspired you to do nothing? Okay. That was a great answer. Great answer from a great guy. What's next? What's next in the saga of nothing? Nothing. I just kind of do what comes natural. Okay. Alright. Looks here like you brought a clip in for us. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. I don't know. Nobody watches this. So, it doesn't really... Oh, we're back. We are back. I'm being told that we don't have the clip. Sorry about this. What do we have? Nothing. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm being told that we have nothing to show. How am I supposed to do something with nothing? Shut. Yeah. Well, I guess it kind of works. Right? Everything I say is a joke, and I'm not joking. Everything. Using it the right way. I think I'm pushing the button too soon, but I'm recording these with the assumption that someone is listening. So, in a way, I made you up. If you are listening. And if you're not listening, I still made you up. Because if I make something up in my mind, I truly hope it comes true. Otherwise, I'm an insane person talking to no one that I think is there. I know that if I know what you know, then you know nothing. It's like a math problem. Without doing it, without showing your work, people will never know how it got done. People will never know that it got done. Just show up with a page full of numbers. It means nothing. Yeah, sure, you brought the answer, but what was the question? What was the journey to get to that answer? Special people. They're the only true. They're the only truth. They're the only truth. The only truth life form. The truth. True life form. The true life form of truth. You can't trust people like that. But you have to see them, live with them. They're special. Those people are special. They have you. I'd rather die trying than try dying. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Working, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It's hard to hear, so I have you on speakerphone. I was going to ask if he had told you... Has he told you about the time you went to the donkey show in Mexico?
No.
No, damn it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what bar it was.
Do you want to go to a donkey show?
No, I'm just trying to figure out where it was. This isn't the fucking 1970s. If I want to see a donkey show, I could just get on the internet. In fact, Mom, I can send you some videos.
No, I'm good.
Alright, whatever. Well, I'm going to try to keep calling around to see if I can find out where this bar was, like, in case I go down there or something. It's never been yesterday, and it will never be tomorrow. Peek behind the process. I meant to record the peek behind the process, but now I'm reenacting the peek behind the process. And that's just a little peek behind the process. Losing my voice. I can feel it slipping away. And once it's lost, how will I know where to look for it? It's my voice. So is that a part of me that I've lost? When I get it back, will it be the same voice I had before? Just doing nothing outside. I guess I could do something. But that would defeat the purpose of doing nothing. So, just keep doing nothing. Outside. I mean, I guess it's not the sun. Nothing hurts my eyes. I just look so damn cool in shades. See? Outside. Outside. Hurry. Everything I say is a joke, and I'm not joking. Everything. Using it the right way. I think I'm pushing the button too soon, but I'm recording these with the assumption that someone is listening. So, in a way, I made you up. If you are listening. And if you're not listening, I still made you up. Because if I make something up in my mind, I truly hope it comes true. Otherwise, I'm an insane person talking to no one that I think is there. I know that if I know what you know, then you know nothing. It's like a math problem. Without doing it, without showing your work, people will never know how it got done. People will never know that it got done. Just show up with a page full of numbers. It means nothing. Yeah, sure, you brought the answer, but what was the question? What was the journey to get to that answer? Special people. They're the only true. They're the only truth. They're the only truth. The only truth life form. The truth. True life form. The true life form of truth. You can't trust people like that. But you have to see them, live with them. They're special. Those people are special. They have you. I'd rather die trying than try dying. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Working, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It's hard to hear, so I have you on speakerphone. I was gonna ask if he had told you. Has he told you about the time you went to the donkey show in Mexico?
No.
No, damn it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what bar it was.
Do you want to go to a donkey show?
No, I'm just trying to figure out where it was. This isn't the fucking 1970s. If I want to see a donkey show, I could just get on the internet. In fact, Mom, I can send you some videos.
No, I'm good.
All right, whatever. Well, I'm gonna try to keep calling around to see if I can find out where this bar was, so in case I go down there or something. It's never been yesterday, and it will never be tomorrow. Peek behind the process. I meant to record the peek behind the process, but now I'm reenacting the peek behind the process. And that's just a little peek behind the process. Okay. I've been searching a lot on the internet for nothing. I've been searching a lot on the internet for nothing, and I've come to find out. I've come to see that nothing is the most important thing there is, because there's nothing there. Everybody on the internet says nothing matters. So I must be doing something really important. Is this too much green? Is this too much green? Hello. Hello. Can you hear anything? What do you hear? Nothing. Oh, good. Okay. All right. PowerPoint. And in parentheses, a powerful point about nothing. That's That was it's a working title. I can't decide. You can see on this page here, more of the same. This is nothing. No thing is also nothing. Something can be nothing, because some things are subjective. This is a reference to figure above and figure below. Both have about the same amount of context. The context to this content is lacking. Fuck. This is a chart where I chart nothing. I was gonna make the chart a more contextual, or I was gonna have the chart be more based on the film itself. But I did the chart before I started filming. Here's where I would have graphed. Here's where I graphed nothing. Again, I started before the filming actually commenced, and it has nothing to do with what I'm recording. That's colloquial. You can Google nothing. It's hard to find something you can use though. I tried it. Examples. See. You can't find nothing on Google. There's too much stuff to sort through. I guess I could just not use clip art or pictures or any files I download from Google. It makes more sense to just have some blank stuff, I guess. But I wanted to put the work in. I wanted to have put in the work. I actually wanted to work at doing nothing, and I didn't want to just take a cheap, take the easy route and then just do nothing and say I'm clever. Oh, it is what it is. Socrates, a famous philosopher, has a quote about nothing, and I don't remember what it is. But I mean, at some point in time, I'm sure he did say nothing, or didn't say anything at all. I'm sure at some point in time, Socrates was quiet for a moment or two, pondering. Yeah. If you ask someone, hey, what'd you do today? What are you doing later? What do they say? Going out. But when people ask me, I usually just say nothing. Nothing. I'm probably going to be at home working on nothing. Sitting around, probably just doing nothing on my computer. I'll try to write nothing, but even though nothing's coming to mind, I still have nothing to show for it. I try harder though. I try harder than it sounds. But this is what it usually means. At a certain point, being that vague opens a vast number of things you could do. Leaves it open-ended. Here's some stuff to think about, or if you can, imagine nothing. Okay? This is what you're thinking about, right? This is what I'm thinking about. Okay? But now that you've seen what I'm thinking, it's gonna there's gonna be like this weird amalgam of nothing really actually, because I don't know what you're thinking. You can see what I'm thinking, and you know what you're thinking, but I have to assume that you're thinking nothing. But you probably thinking something. You probably, another chart of nothing. Again, I made these charts before I started filming. Nothing on these is gonna add up. And if you do add it all together, it's gonna equal nothing, probably. Or 0, I guess. This slide here is actually, it's a black on black. The text on it is black. I thought it would be funny if I actually did write something. Somewhere here in the middle of the screen is the word nothing written in black ink on a black page. So it looks like nothing, but there's something, and it's nothing. The word. I promise. I promise it's nothing. That was also, I think actually that was just a black screen, and that said nothing on it. The one before it was black on black. That was just black with nothing on it. The other one was black with nothing on it in black, but that one was black with nothing on it. Still all black. Okay, now you're gonna have to, this is like a, just do what I say, do this. So, say the word nothing. Say nothing out loud. Right? I can't hear you. One more time? Nothing. Say the word nothing out loud. What happened? You said something. Now, say the word something out loud. You spoke, but said nothing. You didn't say nothing. There was no substance, I wanted to make nothing have substance. I wanted nothing, the nothing that I do, be very substantial. Nothing is substantial to me. Nothing is important to me. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. What happens when we die? Some people say nothing. 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 Nothingness. Nothing. 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 Nothing's nothing. 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 This is me existing in nothing. I'm still here doing nothing now with you. Nothing. 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 Nothing is okay. Nothing is great. Nothing. So nothing, but it can't be nothing. Now you know what I know. We know nothing together. You knew nothing before this, but now that you know nothing, who friggin' knows? I think I've said it before. Maybe not to you, but I've said it. Don't be afraid to die, because babies aren't afraid to be born. That was cold. This is crazy. I'm going to speak on behalf of God for just one moment, because everybody else thinks they can. It's only fair that I get my chance. Stop bothering him. Just accept whatever. Accept nothing. Accept whatever hand you're dealt. Whatever hand that is. Because it's gotta be overwhelming, to say the least, to have voices and people talking to you and asking and complaining and whining, and it's gotta be hard to be God. Anything you could ever ask for, God already knows you want or knows you need. All I know about the Bible comes from secondhand experience. But that's how God intended it to be, right? I never thought of myself as a religious person. Maybe spiritual in the sense that, like, I like to take psychedelic drugs. But I've always believed in something. But I've also never complained to that something. Things weren't going my way. I saw a video the other day of Steve Harvey kind of trying to say what I'm saying now. But just really mucking it up. You know, he meant well. And I'm not trying to say that I channel God and speak for God. It's just that if God wanted to hear what you had to say, He already has. From a million billion other people who want the same thing as you, because you're not special. I think what God wants to hear from us, just for a minute, is nothing. Just like, have you ever been bombarded from every angle, every direction, with voices, people saying, asking, telling, wondering what to do, where to go, what they want you to do, what you should do, what you didn't do? It's hard to be in a house full of voices. Just try saying nothing to God. Just try doing nothing. Because I think He'd appreciate that just as much as you, like, asking for something. Or who freaking knows? I'm not trying to say I do. I just know how overwhelming it can be to have people pulling you in every direction, trying to speak for you, trying to say that this is what you want, or this was what you meant to say. If I meant something, I'd say it. I try to say what I mean. And I assume that that's how God is too, or else, they wouldn't be God. No, I don't care if anybody's mad at what I'm saying. I'm not trying to upset anybody. I'm just trying to, cut God a break. Because it's gotta be hard. You don't understand what it's like to hear voices in and out all day, every day. If we're made in His image, He's just hearing voices in His head, right? It's just, at a certain point, you're just some guy sitting in a room talking to yourself, right? I wish I could talk to God. And I do. I talk to God all the time. In the same way that everyone else does. But maybe people need to stop trying to talk to God and start, listening. Because anyone can talk, but not enough people listen. And to listen, all you have to do is nothing. It's like having a baby. Any guy who's not careful can have a baby. But it takes willpower and teamwork to not have a baby. And when you have a baby, sometimes that baby just complains and whines and is never happy. And you still love it. You still want to listen. But at a certain point, you just ignore it. So it learns not to cry, right? So people need to learn not to cry anymore. Just do nothing. Just say nothing. Listen more. Listen. Wasn't listening. Should listen more, huh, Tonga? Go on. Quit getting in people's faces. It's rude. Personal space, it's a thing. Has anybody ever thought that they're invading God's personal space by complaining and going to church and singing constantly? What if everyone in the world was quiet for one day? Just listen. say nothing to God, because I feel like He'd appreciate it. She'd appreciate it. They would appreciate it. It would appreciate it. However you want to look at God, whatever God is to you, give them a day off. Because I don't think they've had one in a long time. Do more nothing. I think that would be appreciated. Nothing means a lot to me. Like God. And I don't know if I've ever said that. It's weird to say. It's probably weird to hear me say. And I'm not claiming, like I said, I don't claim to know God personally or really have like any connection to them in any way, shape, or form. But I see a lot of people saying what Jesus and God can do and will do and how mysterious their work can be at times. Maybe it's mysterious because nobody's took the time to listen to hear God's plan, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Listening, it's weird. Not enough people listen. And not enough people are going to. And you can hear without listening. You hear me? Yeah, I hear you, but were you listening? Right here. Do nothing. One day. That's all. That's all I ask. God would never ask this of you. But I'm asking for God, on behalf of God. Just be quiet. Just be quiet for one day. Stop praying. a short poem about nothing. I keep my words from rhyming. They slide into timing like I got the shine. With clues that I'm finding, you'd think I'd be fine, or get fined for the things that I'm finding. It's like a sign from the scene of The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's Rubik's Cube. It's just a machine made for rubes to post online for YouTube views. I hesitate to ask for more, with Tommy knockers at my door. I think I'm here, I want to stay, but Langoliers come out to play.
While I'm on the subject, cut the devil some slack. He's literally just dealing with the shit he's got to deal with on a daily basis, just like everyone else is. Maybe he's helping God out in some way. Maybe he's doing something God just can't do because it would be against everything he stands for. So maybe he's not even a scapegoat. Maybe he's just doing what he's got to do. He's like the villain from The Watchmen, where you find out in the end he's just doing it so there can be good guys. I'm sure what he has to do is just as hard as what God has to do, and just as easy. It's not fair that everybody wants to take all the anger and hatred and frustration out on the devil, because he's just trying to help. And you gotta be able to see both sides of it to be a good person. It's nobody's fault that your grandma got cancer. It's nobody's fault your dog got old and died. Those things have to happen so you can be the person you are today. And you have to try to be a good person no matter what. So you can't blame bad stuff on the devil or God even, because those things have to happen for you to be the person you are, the person you choose to be. And sometimes you have to be the person you are so the person next to you can be the person that they need to be. The devil has never done nothing to hurt you. God, for that matter. I heard that when God sent the devil down, he gave him control over earth and all the air above it, or something along those lines. So then really, God of earth, or whatever you want to think is the devil, above and so below, however that saying goes, you know. But it's hard to be the bad guy. But sometimes it's needed.
Okay, ideas for my last meal whenever I get put on death row. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. How does nothing work? It's all in the timing.
This is my commentary for nothing, where I comment on nothing. Let's go back to that. It's a pineapple in the fruit aisle. That's not supposed to be there. So here I am at the computer, clicking around, going to watch a video, bring up the video. In the video, not this video, and not this video, that video. In this video, that video is in, has a video, which is this one, which is the one we're watching, or you're watching this video, okay? But this video I'm watching has me watching a video in it, where I'm watching the watcher of this video, and it still works no matter the context. But in this video, not this one, but not this one, my dog starts about to throw up while I'm watching this video inside this video, but not this video, even though I am doing those things in this video. Where was I? Oh, in this video, not this one, this one, this version of me, he sees and hears and realizes, and we're going to power through this. No, we're going to turn that off. Okay. Where was I? Oh yes. In this video, he realizes that the me in this video's dog is about to throw up. Okay? Warns me, so me gets up to go take the dog outside. Now if you watch this video, you can hear all of this. You gotta turn up your speakers to listen, but you can hear my dog gagging and starting to get sick, and I'm like, oh no, hurry, go outside, hurry. So I get up. Unbeknownst to me, I'm still there, watching me, watch you, watch me. Right? Right? Okay. Didn't know how this worked great. This worked great. It's just, it works so well. But that's me commenting on nothing. Barriers I face when exploring new creative ideas are usually self-imposed. I like to do a thing called, that I call, it might be called something by someone else, forced minimalism, where I choose an idea and I try to do it in as many ways as possible. Or usually another barrier that I come across is self-doubt. I'm usually my biggest critic. I think believing in myself more might help with that, and it's just stuff like that's hard. I've always been supported by friends and family, so there's never been barriers there, but I think where supportive family and friends are is where I start putting up more barriers, because I don't want to let those people that believe in me down. I want to be the person that they think I am. So I just try to do everything I do with pride and believe in it as much as I can. I like to test my limitations by limiting myself, and just kind of working from there. You know, I wouldn't say that I have too many barriers that I come across other than the ones that are self-imposed, whether that's mentally or, like I said before, self-imposed minimalist, forced minimalist perspective. Maybe because I don't have money, or maybe because I don't want to spend the money I have. Maybe I just like to see how much something I can get out of nothing. That's kind of my thing right now. I just have a whole lot of nothing, but I want to see what I can do with it. It's just a play on words, really. It's I try to do my own take of who's on first, over and over and over again. Thank you. The best thing about nothing. You can't forget nothing. You have to remember nothing, so you don't forget nothing. I'm making something nobody can forget to watch, because whatever you watch instead is nothing like mine. Nothing is like mine. Nothing is forever. Nothing is for everyone. Nothing is subjective. Nothing is a secret for anyone to share. So go out and share nothing. Share nothing. I should have more subscribers. When I die, nothing is going to flash before my eyes. And I can be proud to say I did nothing to inspire anyone who looked for it. I did nothing to inspire anyone brave enough to do nothing. And nothing is important. Never forget nothing. I'd also like to thank everyone doing nothing with me. Nothing is possible with help from friends and family. Nothing is possible when you support people. Nothing is possible when people support you. If you put your mind to it, you too can accomplish nothing. Nothing. And it can be accomplished for free. Nothing is free. Nothing is just for you. So take it and share nothing. Share it with people who want nothing from you. Share it with people who don't want nothing from you. Just share it. Share nothing. I'm telling you, I should have more subscribers. I know he's a subscriber. I could do nothing better than anybody out there. And I'll do more nothing than anyone else ever has. I know what I'm capable of. I'm better than any version of myself that's come before or will ever come after. I can do nothing better than anyone else out there. I can, and I will, and I have, and I'll continue to every single day. Every day. I want to thank everybody that supports me. And I want to thank everybody that thinks they're better than me. Because you are. Because you could never do nothing. And this isn't about comments. This has nothing to do with people commenting. I like the comments that I'm getting on my videos. Jack of all trades, master of nothing. Who else? It's just me. It's just me here doing nothing. You can't be better than me at nothing. That's not how this works. I'm the best at nothing. I don't need to prove it. Who else can do nothing like this? Everyone else out there's doing something. Everyone else has something they're doing. I don't need that. I don't need that. I've got nothing. And I'm going to make something awesome out of nothing. And when I do, I can can say I inspired people by doing nothing. Nothing inspired me, is what people will say. And if they don't, then they'll say something inspired them. But that doesn't matter. All I'm saying is I'm from Missouri, the show me state. So if you think you can do nothing better than me, show me. Show me nothing. You can't show me nothing. I'm showing you nothing. You can't show me nothing. That's my job. That's my job. I'm better than any version of myself that's come before or will ever come after.